Welcome back to the Flash Racing Cup Series Season 3 for the NASCAR Foundation 15-year anniversary 350 at the Bowman Gray Stadium. As we are here at one of the shortest tracks in the Flash Racing Cup Series for the 8th race of the Flash Racing Cup Series. Today, we will see NASCAR's best drivers try to take it around this short circuit for the third year in a row in the Flash Racing Cup Series. This is a prestigious racetrack in the Flash Racing Cup Series. It's proven itself to be one of the most special races to win and the most challenging races to win, as these drivers will be chasing their tails around for a single stage showdown here, folks. A single stage showdown with so many cars in the racetrack, very little time. Time is going to be ticking away like this. It's going to go really fast. And knowing that there's that many cars in the racetrack to pass and very little places and spaces to do it, they might have to be a little more aggressive than usual, which will lead to some iconic Flash Racing Cup Series moments. And it really sure will, more than likely, give us an iconic finish and an iconic winner story to go along with it. On pole today is Hendrick Motorsports driver Kyle Larson in the HendrickCars.com Chevrolet Camaro. And he's proven himself to be one of the best drivers this season with the most points in the Flash Racing Cup Series. He's amassed 39 points and has just given himself a really good points cushion over the rest of the field. And going into this race, he could be safe, but you know what? If I'm Kyle Larson, I'm still going to go for it. And we have Kyle Busch and bringing a new car, a new chassis, a new diecast for the Flash Racing Cup Series, driving that Snickers Peanut Brownie Toyota Camry. And this guy, Kyle Busch, is another good driver here in the Flash Racing Cup Series. He is a championship contender in Season 1. He's proved himself to be the best Toyota drivers. And guess what, folks? Toyota has not scored a single win in the Flash Racing Cup Series this year. And with a top 2 starting position, will Kyle Busch keep himself in a position to go out there and get Toyota's first victory in the Flash Racing Cup Series? Very ambitious to do so. One of his biggest rivals here at this racetrack is Kyle Larson. They battled really hard in Season 1's race, and it sure will continue to be that way going forward in the Flash Racing Cup Series Bowman Gray Stadium race this year. Got Alex Bowman, the Season 1 champion. Got himself in some hot water in Season 1, but he'll be back to redeem himself not only from them, but he is going to build on last year's performance here at the Bowman Gray Stadium. Bowman Gray is, I gotta be honest, could be one of the better racetracks for Alex Bowman to go out there and prove himself. He's proven that he's willing to do anything it takes to win here at short tracks like this. And with the Bowman Gray Stadium race today, it sure is going to be one heck of a showdown for the showman to lay down some rubber. Phil Torres, an aggressive short track driver, an aggressive driver anywhere we go in the Flash Racing Cup Series. With his aggressive racing style that he has been putting a show for fans since 2001, he's definitely going to be an exciting driver to watch. And our 5th place driver, the McDonald man, Ross Chastain, driving that number 42 Chevy Camaro for Ganassi Flash Racer Motorsports. That's right, the alliance continues even through this race today. So let's be ready to expect the best from the Ganassi program, partnered with the Flash Racer Motorsports Group, continuing to bring race-winning capable race cars to the track every week. And of course, as a special occurrence today, for the first time ever in the Flash Racing Cup Series, we have brought out some diecasts that have won here in the history of the Flash Racing Cup Series. And since this is a Flash Racing Cup Series racetrack that has been in the Flash Racing Cup Series since Season 1, since this is one of the most iconic short tracks, we decided to bring out the diecasts that have won here in the Flash Racing Cup Series, the cars that have won. In Season 1, Ryan Blaney won with that very diecast. That car brung him a win in Flash Racing Cup Series Season 1, back in the Craftsman Cup Series days. But of course, Craftsman has pulled out of the sport in terms of the diecast, this diecast series, and is focused on sponsoring other race cars on the track. And so that's going to be a memorable race. It was the Bowman Gray Stadium win with Ryan Blaney putting together a very good run. And talking about Ryan Blaney, talking about him, there he is, He is starting very close and into the top 10. What will Ryan Blaney do to bring Ford back to victory lane? And speaking of Ford being dominant, Clint Bowyer won in Season 2. He brought that car, that number 14 car, had a clean run just like Ryan Blaney did. Somehow he put it together after having an atrocious debut in Season 1 at the Bowman Gray Stadium. He was looking to be in a prime position to win a race, to win his final Flashracing Cup Series career win, and it came at the Bowman Gray Stadium. And you'll be wondering, well, the defending winner of this race isn't even in the race in 2021 in the Flashracing Cup Series Season 3. So here's Chase Briscoe, who replaced Clint Bowyer at the Daytona 500. And with that Daytona 500 being the first race that he did, Chase Briscoe has replaced Clint Bowyer. And guess what, folks? With a similar type of equipment that he's running to Clint Bowyer, they were able to copy over the setup. And who knows, folks? Chase Briscoe can go through great places in that number 14 car. He can reach the highest of highs today. He's got a car that has an identical setup to the car that won here last year. Stewart Haas Racing number 14 Mustang with the exact same setup. So with that new setup that's been replicated to be just like the car that won in Season 1, we can expect wonders for Chase Briscoe, hopefully, as he is a rookie driver taking on top-tier equipment. But him being a rookie, that could make things interesting to see what he can do in a race-winning car. Without further ado, folks, it's time to go down your starting lineup here for the Bowman Gray Stadium. Here we go, folks, the starting lineup for the Bowman Gray Stadium. Kyle Larson, Kyle Busch, Alex Bowman, Phil Torres, Ross Chastain, Chase Briscoe, Denny Hamlin, William Byron, Joe Logano, Chase Elliott, Martin Truex, Ryan Blaney, who won here in Season 1, Kurt Busch, Daniel Suarez, Christopher Bell, Flash Racer, starting a little bit deeper than usual, Kevin Harvick, Simon Torres, Tyler Reddick, Matt DiBenedetto, Austin Dillon, Ryan Newman, Bubba Wallace, Izzy B starting lower than usual, Freightliner of Brad Keselowski, Austin Cindric. He's going to bring that 33 car back to the racetrack today, as he's going to get some more experience driving that number 33 car. Cole Custer, Alex Ross starting deeper than usual today as well. We have the number 10 of Eric Almirola. We have Eric Jones in that Tide car. The Tide Ride is back. That's right, folks. Chris Buescher, Jessica Monett, Alex Ross. Nope, that's Corey LaJoy, because he's the number 7 car. John Hunter Nemechek. Damn, I keep calling him John Hunter Nemechek all the time. Anthony Alfredo. We have Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Ryan Preece, a flat track hero. Just like Clint Bowyer was in the Flashracing Cup Series. And let's take a moment to admire these race-winning diecasts. They won those races for Season 1 and Season 2. And remember, folks, if you're going to look at a car, if you're going to pick a winner today, you're probably going to want to pick a blue oval. You're going to want to pick a Ford, as Ford brings the best momentum in terms of race-winning momentum here in the Flashracing Cup Series. They have won the first 2 Bowman Gray Stadium races in the history of the Flashracing Cup Series. So, will Chevrolet or Toyota break the Ford streak here in the Flashracing Cup Series when it comes to Bowman Gray Stadium victories? Gonna have to find out today, so let's get the pre-race ceremonies on so we can get the green flag out and find out who will be the 3rd Bowman Gray Stadium winner in the Flashracing Cup Series. Stay tuned and find out who's gonna win this race. And will they break the Ford streak, or will another Ford rise to prominence once again? Stay tuned for the drop of the green flag after our pre-race ceremonies. So now that the engines are fired up, it's time to get these cars cleared from the racetrack so we can continue to use our basic rules package that we have been using since Season 2 and for all the races so far in Season 3. As you have seen, we're a car, we have a spinner in the background of our video, and it has numbers on it, and whichever number you land on, that's how many boxes you move on the racetrack, leading to some unpredictable die-cast racing that cannot be matched by any other series here broadcasted in the world of NASCAR die-cast racing. So let's get this race, let's get these cars cleared from the racetrack and get ready to go green. And we're going to get ready to find out to see if Ford can go back to victory lane here in Bowman Gray Stadium. Who will it be? As the Bowman Gray Stadium is going to be a really unpredictable race. It's proven to be one of the most exciting events of the year. And let's get ready for the single stage race, folks. Remember, one shot, one chance, as it was last year. So let's get the cars cleared from the racetrack and get ready to go green. Here for the Flashracing Cup Series Season 3 at the Bowman Gray Stadium. Let's clear the cars from the racetrack and get ready to go, folks. Stay tuned. Alright, folks, the vehicles are cleared from the racetrack. All the cars are off, and we're about to get ready to go green. Get ready to go back to the Bowman Gray Stadium for some more Madhouse action. So let's get ready to go green shortly as the cars are getting fired up. Starter has the green flag in his hand. And we are back green here in the Flashracing Cup Series. Here comes Kyle Larson in the HendrickCars.com Chevrolet Camaro. And remember, some of these guys like Kyle Larson have experience at this place and know how it runs. One of those drivers is Kyle Larson, as he's already taking advantage. Kyle Larson is already out front. And remember, folks, he is bagging the most points so far. So it's going to be really up to the other drivers to see if they can catch him. He's the driver to beat. Here comes Kyle Busch in the number 18 Snickers Peanut Brownie Toyota Camry. And Kyle Busch is going to make his way up to second place, but not quite going to get the lead. So Kyle Busch, looking at a very good finish here, but so far it looks like Kyle Larson's still going to be out front. Here comes Alex Bowman and the number 48 car. And he's going to work his way up to third place, but not going to quite get up to Kyle Larson. And since this is one of the shorter tracks, he might be able to get back up to the back bumper, the number 18, and because there's not a lot of space to spread out here. So for Alex Bowman, very good run so far for the Season 1 champion. Here comes Flash Racer Motorsports driver Phil Torres. He's going to get to the side of Kyle Busch, get to that rear quarter panel, and he's going to make the pass. As you've got to really intimidate. And we got some contact already between the number 48 and the 18 cars. It's a little tap off camera. I'm not sure if you heard it or saw it, but there was a tiny bit of contact between the number 48 and the 18. So these drivers already starting to race hard a little bit early. So I don't know about that, Alex Bowman. If I were you driving that number 18 car, that 48 car, a little bit too early for that. So not sure if it was the 18 checking up in front of the 48. But definitely some contact there, a very tiny bit of it. But Phil Torres is going to work his way up to second to a familiar person in front of him, Kyle Larson. So here comes Ross Chastain in the number 2, 42 McDonald's car. Let's see what Ross Chastain's got. Ross Chastain is going to take it around the racetrack. Oh, he kind of got up the racetrack there. Not into the wall, but he definitely slid up there. So there's definitely some handling problems with the number 42 car here at the short track today. Here comes Chase Briscoe in the number 14 car. And that car won Season 1's race, that number 14 car. So let's see what the new driver, Chase Briscoe, can do behind the wheel of the same equipment. And it looks like Kyle Busch is going to lose the spot to Chase Briscoe. So it looks like the lone bright spot for Ford so far in this race is Chase Briscoe. And remember, the other Ford Mustangs are starting to wake up a little bit more. We might see the wake-up call today, as Izzy B so far has been the lead Ford driver all year long. So these other Fords have to start waking up soon, and it looks like Chase Briscoe is starting to put together a good run here. If he can run in third, that's going to be really good. The 14 car is actually going to get points for that. So that's going to be a really good day today for Chase Briscoe, already performing up to spec. Here comes Denny Hamlin in the offer pad, Toyota. Been running the offer pad colors most of the season, as FedEx has stepped down to lower role of sponsorship. They're not sponsoring as much as they used to, but there it is. Denny Hamlin's right behind the number 48 of Kyle Busch, and these two have history, so I'd keep an eye on that as this day continues here at Bowman Gray Stadium. So far being dominated by Kyle Larson. Here comes William Byron in the number 24 Liberty University Chevrolet. And Ross Chastain looks like he's the slow car so far, because there's always one car in the top 5 cars that go, top 10, there's always one car that falls behind. And it looks like that 42 car might be that car. So we're going to have to see if that's the case, if that trend is going to continue. There's always a trend with this in the Flashracing Cup Series. As Kyle Larson continues to dominate, the number 22 car is getting ready to roll, folks. And it looks like, oh yeah, that 42 car is definitely falling behind, as Joe Logano's going to move up and pass the 24 William Byron with authority. And Ross Chastain looks like he's going to be continuing to fall back. Here comes Chase Elliott in the number 9. Another driver who's raced here at the Bowman Gray Stadium. Knows what it's like to race at this place in the lower series and in the Flashracing Cup Series. Let's see what he's got. Chase Elliott, the fan favorite to almost all. As there it is, folks. Chase Elliott is going to pass Chase Briscoe for that spot. And looks like Ford might be starting to fall behind. The Chevrolets are just continuing to find a way around these Ford cars. And Chase Elliott was able to get past Chase Briscoe. So the battle of the Chases are going to be going on here. But Chase Elliott looks like he's going to get the fine edge over Chase Briscoe. But it's not going to be enough to catch the number 5 of Kyle Larson, as the number 5 continues to dominate today. Everything is going right for Kyle Larson. Here comes Martin Truex Jr. in the number 19 Auto Owners Toyota Camry. Not a great run. Not at all a great run. He's going to be behind the slowest car so far that's on the racetrack, is Ross Chastain. Here comes Ryan Blaney, your Season 1 winner here in the Flashracing Cup Series. So let's see what he's got. And he's going to get past Phil Torres, and he's not going to get past Kyle Larson, although he tried to right there. Breathing down his neck, but not quite going to get that spot. But he's going to be in second place. That's not bad for Ford so far, but they really want to beat that number 5 Kyle Larson. But it looks like Ryan Blaney was so close, man. That Ryan Blaney, that number 12 car, man, he won here in Season 1, and he's going to probably continue to bring the momentum and stay in the front all day long. Here comes Kurt Busch in the number 1 car. Looks like we got the battle of the Ganassi's, but Kurt Busch is going to get the finer edge here, as he's going to get past Ross Chastain. Kurt Busch just did. Here comes Daniel Suarez in the number 99 car for Trackhouse Racing. This is Trackhouse's first race here at the Bowman Gray Stadium. So let's see what they've got first time around. And this is going to be the 3rd race for Daniel Suarez at the Bowman Gray Stadium. He's raced all 3 seasons so far. So let's see what Daniel Suarez got. See what the experience has brung. And it's sprung wonders for that number 99 car, as he is going to make it up towards the front of the field again. He is going to pass the number 22. He's not quite in the top 3, but he is in position for a top 10. So that's pretty much towards the front of the field right there. So Daniel Suarez is going to get past the top 4 team. And it looks like we got some more contact right there between the 24 and the 22. It looks like the 22 must have checked up in front of the 24 car, as the number 99 car was making a pass. Here comes Christopher Bell in the number 20 car that Eric Jones drove last year. And so far, he has been, well, quite disappointing. So hopefully he's able to pick things up driving the number 20 car. And the only car he's going to pass is the number 1 at Kurt Busch. Man, I really can't wait to see what the number 43 does. If he's going to actually finish higher than Christopher Bell. But so far, Christopher Bell, he might be in striking distance for a top 10, but I'm not sure how far back he can end up later on in the race. So we're going to have to see how this day goes on for the number 20 car. But here comes, oh, we know how this guy's going to do. Flash Racer in the number 94, Valvoline Chevrolet. Very good driver. And he's had some bad luck here, some bad moments here at this racetrack. He was able to step things up a little bit in Season 2. Just not the result he wanted. But we're going to have to see what he does to get ahead of the leader here. Let's see how many spots he's able to make up here in this year's running of the Bowman Gray Stadium race. And looks like Flasher's going to try to go for the lead. Kyle Larson throws a crazy block. And he sends him a little bit into the 12 car. Wow, that was crazy right there. So Kyle Larson got defensive with Flash Racer and got him a little bit into the number 12 car. Wow, unbelievable stuff right there. Kind of an over-aggressive move right there. He could have taken out like 3 cars, Kyle Larson, with that move. So a little bit uncharacteristic move by the number 5 car. But here comes Kevin Harvick in that number 4 car. And wow, that's not really a good run. He's only going to get past the number 19 car. And now the number 19 is the new slowest car. It's no longer Ross Chastain. Now the number 19 is the car that's been falling back so far in this race. But Kyle Larson continuing to dominate. And Flash Racer once again finds himself behind the tailpipes of the number 5. Here comes the number 25 of Simon Torres. Here he comes. Flash Racer really wants to not be behind the tailpipes of the number 5 car. He wants to be in the lead, but guess what, folks? He's got a teammate that can get it done. Here comes Simon Torres. And Logano is going to lose a spot to Simon Torres. Let's see how he makes the pass as we back up the cars to make space. He's going to make the pass. He's going to squeeze in there. Very clean move right there. Simon Torres looks like he could be in striking distance for a top 10. We'll have to see where he'll be at by the end of the race when we get to the standings, or the pre-race standings for this race. Here comes Tyler Reddick. He's going to swerve by. Oh, Truex gets loose. And it looks like Tyler Reddick's going to make the pass. But I don't know if you saw that, but Truex kind of got in the wall. That right rear made contact with the outside guardrail. And it looks like Tyler Reddick's going to take advantage of that mistake from Martin Truex. Here comes Matt DiBenedetto in the number 21 Dutch boy Ford Mustang. Another Ford. And this Ford, though, however, won't be doing much here. But he is going to get past the number 8 of Tyler Reddick. Here comes the number 3 of Austin Dillon. And he's going to spin out and almost took out the rest of the field. And that splitter is done for as he slides into the grass. And he is the first car to have DNF'd out of this race. Here comes the number 6 of Ryan Newman. And it looks like if there's going to be any other driver at Roush to top Izzy B after Izzy B had such a great run and a good streak going, finishing ahead of her teammates, looks like Ryan Newman could be the one to spoil that. And remember, another Ford, man. Another Ford. And I keep saying another Ford because these guys, they can do it. They can indeed win races here. And it looks like he's not going to get very far. He's only going to get past the number 8 of Tyler Reddick. So let's see. Bubba Wallace. Bubba Wallace is the next one to go. And let's see what he's got. And it looks like he's going to get past the number 42 of Ross Chastain right there. Boom. He's going to make it by successfully right there. Bubba Wallace. Here comes Izzy B, the strongest Ford this year. Let's see what Izzy B brings to the table with that number 60 car. And not 3 wide. I was about to say 3 wide, but that could have been close. It looks like Joey Logano's going to lose a spot to the number 60 car as we're going to try to back up as much as we can. Can we? It's going to be a big jam up right there. That could cause a big jam up. So we're going to back up the cars a little bit here to get the cars to fit in their spaces for this basic racing rules package that we have been doing. Pretty competitive. You know, this back to middle part of the field has been really competitive with each other, as you can see. It's as much as we're able to go. But looks like Izzy B is going to make the pass on Joe Logano, and she counts as ahead of Logano. Here comes Logano's teammate, Brad Keselowski. And this is another Ford that can get it done. Let's see what he's got. And Brad Keselowski's going to make it almost 3 wide right there, as he's going to try to go for the lead. Phil Torres is going to block Brad Keselowski, and it's not going to happen, folks. Looks like Brad Keselowski's not going to get any further with that 2-car throwing the block. And Brad Keselowski's he's already not happy already. So here we go again with the tension between other drivers and Phil Torres. Always the same. Here comes Austin Cindric making his first ever start in that number 33 car here in the Flashracing Cup Series. So let's see what Austin Cindric does. He's another one of the new drivers, a rookie, making some part-time starts to get some experience at some of these places. And he will be back at Talladega. The team is not sure if they're going to bring this 33 car to the North Wilksboro track. They might, and they might not. We'll have to see what Team Penske decides to do now that they have this 33 car in the field. It came a little bit late in the season, a little late. They wanted to have it in the Flash Race Cup Daytona 500, but they did not have the car built. So now that they have it built, they're going to run it as many times as they can. So let's see what this 33 car can do. Gonna really run really smooth. He almost clipped the grass a little bit, and he is gonna actually make a pass. He actually gonna be competitive. He gonna get past the number 20 of Christopher Bell. So as you can see, Christopher Bell there's gonna get past right there by the number 33. Here is a short track contender. Here comes Alex Ross in the number 71 car for Torres Brothers Racing. Let's see what he's got. He's a competitive short track racer. So let's see what he's got. Alex Ross. He's still looking for his first win this season. Remember, it took him a while in Season 2 to get him his first career win ever in the Flash Racing Cup Series. And it looks like he's going to work his way up to second place. Very smooth right there. He's going to not quite going to get past Kyle Larson. He did not get enough spaces to get past Kyle Larson. But he'll be in second place so far. And then Flash Racer, he's going to fall back to third place now. He's going to be in third now. So, Alex Ross going to get a solid second so far. Here comes Cole Custer. Here we go. They are chasing their tails around, folks. They don't have a lot of space left on the racetrack, so they're going to have to start using that second lane. But here comes Cole Custer. Because you can see before he goes, the leader is already chasing the slowest car's tail. As you can see, Larson is getting up to Truex, and Truex is the slowest car in the field, and Kyle Larson is already, he can touch him with how close he is. That's how much tail chasing is going on right here. Cole Custer. Can he bring something to Haas? And that's all he's going to bring. He made it a little bit 3 wide, not quite, because the 33 car was on the quarter panel of the 24 as the Cole Custer car, as Cole Custer was making his pass right by. But he is going to get past the number 22, or the 24 car, and not quite past the 22 because Izzy B has that spot. Let's see, Eric Almirola in that number 10. Number 10 car, not going to make it very far. He's only going to get up to his teammate, and we got a little bit of contact with the 21 and the 6 cars. A little tension right there between those two. Newman and Matt Benedetto. But Eric Almirola is going to make it past the 21 car. And oh boy, here we go. Car been dying to see go today after Christopher Bell's run. Here comes the number 43. what can he do? Can he solidly get himself a good finishing position? And it looks like the 33 car has lost a spot, and so has the number 43 car. And it looks like the 20 car is actually going to make a pass on the 33 along with it, because when the 33 backed up to make space for the 43 car, as this track is a tight racetrack, he's going to sacrifice a spot right there and lose a spot to that number 20 right there. So that's a little unfortunate for the 33. But guess what, folks? So far, Christopher Bell is getting outperformed by the former driver of the number 20 car, and Eric Jones is just passing his old rider authority in a worse car. Yikes! Yikes! If you're Joe Gibbs Racing, you're fairly disappointed. You just can't believe what you've done to a championship contending driver like Eric Jones. Here comes the number 17 of Chris Buescher. Let's see what he's got, folks. 3 wide. That's just not going to work. Cars are getting collected. And we have our first big wreck. We have the 10 car, the 17, and the 21 have all spun out. As the 6 car and the 30 and the 8 car making their way past us. You can hear the engines. The sound is kind of lowering a little bit as they're lifting. As you can see, they are just making their way around that chaos right there. So looks like the 6, the 8, and the 19 are going to survive. And the 21, 17, and 10 cars are out of this race, unfortunately. So that's unfortunate for them. Stuart Haas has another DNF. And they are going to try to get back in line here so we can get this race continuing and going on still. Still going, folks. Here comes Jessica Mon in the number 33 car. Gonna have to see what she's got driving the number 31 car. Can she finish better than usual? And she's going to make a pass on Kevin Harvick. So that's some unusual territory for that 4 car being outperformed. And that 4 car is getting bossed around by that number 6 car. And it looks like the number 6 with that little bump and run. That little bump and run going to make it by Kevin Harvick. Ryan Newman's actually going to gain a spot from that, as Jessica Mana was making a pass right there. The number 6 car making it past the number 4. Here comes Corey LaJoie as we have 4 laps to go, folks. 4 laps to go. As 4 cars counts as 4 laps to go here. Here comes Corey LaJoie in the number 7. Schluter Systems. Well, Chevrolet Camaro. Let's see what he's got, folks. And he's going to get past. He is going to get past the number 42 of Ross Chastain. He's not going to get past Bubba Wallace, as Bubba Wallace just has the faster car coming out of the corner. Here comes the number 38 of Anthony Alfredo in the number 38 car. And we got a little bit of debris on the racetrack. Get that out of the way. And it looks like he's only going to get past the number 6 and not get past the 31. So Anthony Alfredo not too well run. Here comes the number 47 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And he's going to spin it out. Oh, he's going to collect the 38 of Anthony Alfredo. Our second little incident of today as Bowman Gray delivers those moments. Both of them are going to be taken out. Here comes Ryan Preece, the final lap to go. And that's going to be the last chance for Alex Ross for anything to happen to Kyle Larson in the lead right now, as they are chasing their tails still here on the final lap. Ryan Preece, the final car to go before the winner of this race is decided. As Ryan Preece is pretty good at short tracks. And let's see if he finishes the race. Look at that, folks. Ryan Preece is going to finish the race. And he is going to make it past the number 33 car for that spot. So that 33 car fell back another spot. Man, that's just something you really don't expect to see at a track like this. That's going to be hard to judge the positioning at the end of this race. That is a wad. I mean, look at that. Almost 3 wide. Look at the action going on right there. That is an epic shot. Look at that. The 24, the 43, the 37, the 33, the 20, and the 1 cars. Look at that wad up right there. And it all kind of slows itself back down with his EV right there. As you can see, look at the action wad right there. Holy crap. Like, that's a really good shot right there, man. That's really something. The cram up of cars right there. Cannot believe it. But that is it, folks. As the leader is starting to get to the slowest car in the field, the leader is starting to catch the last place's car. He's starting to catch him. As this race is over. The race has been called And Kyle Larson is going to win his second race of the season here at Bowman Gray Stadium, with Alex Ross finishing second once again. A bridesmaid once again. And that will do it for the Bowman Gray Stadium today. And we are going to find out what our top 10 is here for the Flashracing Cup Series. We're going to decide it right here. So first, as we're going to zoom in on our cars. First, second for Alex Ross once again. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th. So there it is, folks. Kyle Larson, Alex Ross, Flash Racer, Ryan Blaney, Phil Torres, Brad Keselowski, Chase Elliott, Chase Briscoe, Kyle Busch, and Alex Bowman are your top 10 for this race. And the rest of the field just comes up short. And there it is, folks. Kyle Larson has bagged another 10 points. And that is going to be a big gap with the points now. He is just far and away out there, probably going to win the regular season championship. And Flash Racer Motorsports, if you're that 46 team, you're just, man, where'd the time go? It just went so fast. You know, we were just, Flash Racer Motorsports must be like, damn, we were really could have won this regular season championship. We're really going to have to put together some solid runs. And I mean really solid runs in North Wilkesboro and Talladega. They're really going to have to really make a miracle to get up to that number 5, Kyle Larson. So Phil Torres could be the only hope for Flash Racing Motorsports. We're going to have to see. But there it is, folks. The race is called. Kyle Larson wins again in the Flash Racing Cup Series at the Bowman Gray Stadium. Kyle Larson going to get it done and celebrate yet another victory in the Flash Racing Cup Series. The first ever multiple win driver here in the Flash Racing Cup Series this season. It's going to be Kyle Larson driving the number 5. HendrickCars.com Chevrolet. Really burning that rubber. That burnout. Kyle Larson has taken the win here in the Flash Racing Cup Series Season 3 here at the Bowman Gray Stadium. And guess what, folks? That is going to be it for the Flash Racing Cup Series at the Bowman Gray Stadium, folks. Kyle Larson is your winner. And Ford has lost their 2-year win streak here at the Bowman Gray Stadium. The streak, it's done. It's killed off. Kyle Larson has killed it. And he has gotten the win here for Chevrolet. It's a Chevrolet driver breaking the Ford streak. How about that? Kyle Larson, the one to do it. And another heartbreaking second place for Alex Ross, as Alex Ross keeps coming so close, but can't quite deliver at the end. So, Alex Ross, a goal that he has set for himself, and a goal that a lot of us we think could be a goal he set for himself, is the fact that he's got to get out there and win a race not called Daytona or Talladega. He's going to have to win at one of these short tracks or mile and a half. And he is a short track superstar, don't get me wrong. But he hasn't won in a short track in the Flash Racing Cup Series yet. So when will that come? North Wilkesboro could be the final chance for him to get a short track win up until Bristol on the asphalt. So Alex Ross is really going to have to put something together spectacular at North Wilkesboro and try to win that race. But Talladega is coming up, and remember, a win is a win for Alex Ross and for any driver. He can get back out there at Talladega and get a second Talladega victory. And remember, folks, North Wilkesboro is next. And remember, short tracks are kind of his style, and we're continuing on with at least one more short track before we go through that streak of the season where we have to wait till the next short track. But Alex Ross is oh so close. And Season 1, Ryan Blaney just couldn't get it done. The Season 1 winner of the Bowman Gray Stadium. But nothing for Ford or their drivers to be ashamed about, as they have some history to look back on now, that they were the first they had the first two cars win those Season 1 and Season 2 Bowman Gray Stadium wins. Flash Racers gotta be disappointed in today. Yes, he did finish in the top 5 and get a lot of points out of this deal, but he's not happy with the fact that now Flashracing Motorsports now has a big gap behind Hendrick now with Kyle Larson. One of his biggest rivals in the Flashracing Cup Series now has the most wins and the most points bagged up. And he's going to have to rely on himself and his drivers to work hard to get that points lead, to get that points tie back, and just absolutely beat it to death. Get that points lead and bury Kyle Larson as far down as they can. As Phil Torres would say, they're going to have to bury him a 6-foot grave come North Wilksboro, Talladega, if they want to get this regular season title done and over with, to get the first half of the season, the first 10 races. First 10 races proves who the best drivers are in the Flashracing Cup Series. And if you are a points winner in the Flashracing Cup Series for the first 10 races, then you are absolutely a superstar. And that is it, folks. Today's superstar, of course, Kyle Larson winning at the Bowman Gray Stadium, folks. Chevrolet is the new king of Bowman Gray Stadium. So without further ado, that has been it for the Flashracing Cup Series. We hope you guys enjoyed today's broadcast of the Flashracing Cup Series Season 3 at this historic madhouse racetrack known as Bowman Gray Stadium. And hopefully, if Season 4 does happen, we will be back for another Bowman Gray Stadium Classic. So without further ado, this has been the Flashracing Cup Series Season 3 at the Bowman Gray Stadium. Signing off. 9446 Network is signing off for the Flashracing Cup Series for today. Thank you for watching, as Kyle Larson is going to bag 10 more points and get the points lead and take it home, folks. Kyle Larson wins at the Bowman Gray Stadium.